Hi and welcome back to the Full Cup Wellness with me, Queen BK. Today I want to share with you some science knowledge about hormones and the different hormones that are released in the brain and throughout the body. You may think that the brain is controlled by hormones or vice versa, but it's more of a feedback loop between your organs and the brain and different times of day and how much food you've eaten, but I'll get to that in a second. So, for example, I'm going to do it right now. For example, before you eat a meal, when you're feeling hungry, that hungry feeling is produced by a hormone called ghrelin, and that tells your brain to tell your stomach that it's hungry, and then or your stomach tells your brain that you're hungry. Either way, then you get that urge to eat. So that the ghrelin hormone levels usually increase before a meal, and then after you eat, you've got leptin is the hormone that makes you feel full. But leptin, I don't know if that increases after a meal as much as it cycles throughout the day. Leptin is more of a circadian hormone, and it's controlled by how much sleep you get and also how much weight you lose. So if you lose a massive amount of weight in a short amount of time, they find that people have increased levels of leptin in their system. So you could be really great on your path to losing weight and you're just dropping off the pounds, but that hormone is going to keep telling your body that it's in starvation mode and it needs to eat more to make up for it. So catch-22. But the more you know, this is all information that you can use to help your health and your lifestyle, I guess. So keeping on the digestive hormones topic, we've got insulin and glucagon. They're the opposite ones from each other. So insulin reduces your blood glucose level and glucagon increases it. I might have that backwards, but I think that's the way around it goes. What I wrote here. Anyway, so they are hormones. Insulin is a hormone, and they are released in the body when you eat, and your blood sugar levels change, and then a hormone is a signal for your body to do something else. So normally one hormone will start a cascade of events throughout your whole system. I mean, your digestive system doing its thing, your stomach starts its digestive movement and spewing out the digestive juices or whatever it does, just let it do its thing. Another couple of fun hormones that would help you to know more about are serotonin. That one is known as the mood stabilizer. It makes you feel happy. It's that happiness feeling. And usually you get serotonin from running or meditating, walking in nature, sun exposure. That's a big one for me. Definitely when I feel the sun's rays on my skin, it just feels like happiness, bathing in happiness. Now I know why. But yeah, exercise is also a really good way to get boost of serotonin. So if you're feeling a bit low and you don't have any motivation, it's counterintuitive, but push through and get some exercise into you. Raise that heart rate, which could kick off some dopamine, which is the reward chemical. You feel it when you complete a task. So if you've stopped procrastinating, you finally ticked off that thing off your list, like go to the gym, do some exercise, then you'll feel that urge, that surge of dopamine. So you'll also feel it from eating certain foods. The reward system of our brain lights up when we have lollies and chocolate if psychologically that is a reward for you in your brain. But you know, psychology is a whole nother, that's another YouTube video. Just a whole other series of YouTube videos. It's a TED talk in itself. Anyway, so then we've got endorphins, which you also get from exercising and from eating dark chocolate. Yum. And funnily enough, from watching comedies and laughing, you get endorphins from just laughing. That's pretty easy to do. Put on a comedy. Yeah. And some essential oils apparently can increase your endorphins, but I don't have that written down. I don't have it written down which types of essential oils, but I'm sure it's probably a specific range of them. And we've also got some stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Now, that adrenaline feeling and the stress feeling, where like it's your stomach kind of tightens, I guess, and you feel like your muscles are ready to go and you're ready to run. That's because the hormones, well, adrenaline especially, it controls your heart rate and pushes the blood, and also controls where the blood's going. So it pushes the blood to your extremities, to your hands and feet, so that it's ready. Your muscles will be ready to go, to run, fight or flight. Either way, fight or flight. And it diverts the blood flow from your digestive system to your limbs, and that's why you feel a bit sick. You feel like you can't eat because your digestive system's basically told to turn off. It's not needed. You don't need to put any energy into that right now because we're ready to fight or flight. So if you're feeling really stressed, especially at work, and you don't feel like you can eat, try some meditation for some serotonin, a boost of serotonin, or go for a brisk walk around the block to boost your endorphins and serotonin. And then you'll be able to eat your lunch, because often when you're stressed at work, you can't eat, and skipping meals is not good for your health. If you've that's another video. We'll talk about that another time. And the last one on my list here is something you might have heard of, oxytocin. And that's usually referred to when talking about a mother bonding with her child, like through breastfeeding, or even during pregnancy, oxytocin is released. And it's also known as the cuddle hormone, as it's released during lovemaking and human contact. But they found recently that it only has a bonding effect on female brains, whereas the male brain, the regions of the male brain for bonding don't light up in response to an increase in oxytocin. So it's a different mechanism in males. So the more you know, knowledge is power. So if you're trying to bond with a male through lovemaking, maybe that's not the right technique. Just saying. Alright, that's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more full cup wellness, check out my website, www.thefullcupwellness.com. Thanks so much, and please subscribe to show your support. Thank you. Bye.